Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures through Python. This is Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. In this session, we will be discussing about what is set and how we are going to create Python set. Then what are the different operations we are going to perform on set, and what are the different built-in methods we have in sets. Let us see the definition what is set is, and we have some properties that it has to satisfy for set. A set is an unordered collection of items. Up to now we have seen list as well as tuple as well, and one more is dictionary. In that we don't find this unordered collection, right? Let us see what is the difference we are going to find with this set, right? A set is an unordered collection of items, okay, and every set element is unique. That means in a set you don't find any duplicates. All elements should be unique. And in short, we can represent set as a set is an unordered collection with no duplicate elements. A set is nothing but it is an unordered collection of elements, and that should not have any duplicate one, right? This is nothing but a set. And how we are going to store this set, and what is the difference you find with the normal tuple, list and a set? Let us see. A set is a container that stores a collection of unique values over a comparable domain in which the stored values have no particular ordering. Normally in the list or in the tuple, we have all the elements which you have placed in a list or tuple will be in some order. But when you are going to see about the set, the elements which you are going to store, that should be of unique values. And at the same time, those values are not going to be stored in a particular order. If I am going to define a set, that will be in one order. When I am trying to print that particular set values, it will be in sorted order and in different order. We can't say it as sorted order, it will be in different order. If I am going to run it for once again, then it will be showing the order will be again shuffled, right? Like that way the set will be. That's why it is called, you don't have any particular ordering. Let us create the Python set. How we are going to create a set, and in what ways we can create this set in Python. Let us see. A set is created by a set is created by placing all the items or elements inside curly braces. The curly braces we already seen in the dictionaries also, but in the set also we are going to use the curly braces, right? And this is separated by comma or by using the built-in functions called set function. If you want to use a built-in function called set function, directly we can use it. Otherwise, by using curly braces, we can define the set, and that will be assigned to a variable, right? This is how the set will be created in Python, and in different ways how we can create this set, right? Here, I want to create a set of integers. In that particular case, we are going to use the curly braces and define all the integer values like 1, 2, 3, and that will be assigned to a variable, and I am trying to print my set. If I am going to print the set, it may be printing in any of the order like 1, 3, 2 it may print, or it may print 2, 3, 1. It may not be printed in the same order, it will be unordered, right? That is about a set. And we have a set of mixed data types. Set not only taking the similar data type values, it will be taking different values also. It may consist of a float value, or it may have a string, or it may have some set of the values, right? 1, 2, 3 as one set, right? When I am trying to print this, it may be again printed in the unordered fashion. It may not be coming in the same order. 1 hello and 1, 2, 3 it may not be printed. It may be printed in different order, like 1, 2, 3 may be printed first, then you may be getting a floating point value, then you may be getting hello. It may be of unordered. This is about the basic thing where you have to know about the set in Python. Then coming to how we are going to create a set by using a predefined function or a built-in function. Here, this set creates a new set initialized to an empty set. If I want to initialize an empty set, then I can use a predefined function called set. By using that, we can able to create it. Let us see the example here. This is an empty set where I am going to create, and that will be assigned to a variable. And if I am going to try to print S, that is a set which have been created, and what is the type of it? Both the things, if I want to print, what it is going to display. Let us see. Here it will be displaying the print as set only, and the class type is of set. If you are going to see, as we have seen, we are going to use curly braces for set, right? But here this is a predefined set, that's why you are using set with the curved parenthesis. When I am going to do this, it will not be a dictionary, it will be a set only. Please be clear with this. Then what are the different operations we are going to perform on set? Here we are performing so many operations and we will be discussing few of them here. One is add. This is a predefined one, add function. This is going to add an element to the set. As you know, we are going to initialize values to a set by using a variable. And by using add function, we are going to add one more element to the set. That is how we are going to add that particular name of the variable which you have declared for your set, followed by a dot operator and the add function we are going to use. And we are going to add a new value, that is 40, so that if I am trying to print that 40 value, I am going to add it, and if I am going to print that x value, so that it is going to print the values of all, that is 10, 20, 30, 40 will be printed, but not in the same order. It may be printed in any order, right? That is the add function is going to do. And the next one is we are going to clear function. Clear function means it removes all the items from the set. And how we are going to clear it? Here also we have a predefined function called clear. First we need to initialize your set with a variable. I am assigning 10, 20, 30 to a variable x. Then I am going to use a function called clear function. The same function we have been used in dictionaries also, right? In the same way, it is going to clear all the elements from the set. If I am going to try to print x, no element will be present in that particular x. And the next one is copy. Returns a copy of the set. Now, when you want to use a copy function, first we need to have a set to be created again, and it will be copied into another set of variable called y. When I am going to print y, a copy of x will be copied to y, so that the same elements of 10, 20, 30 will be printed. You can say that this may be again not in the ordered form. The next one where we have is disjoint. This is another operation where we are going to perform on sets. Here, when you are going to see about a disjoint means, let us see the definition. What is disjoint, what it is going to do. Is disjoint is going to check within two sets, if you have been created, it is going to check, is there any disjoint which is not one in one set, it is going to be checked with the other set, is any disjoint things, that is nothing but both are having the same set of elements or not, right? That one it is going to check. Let us see the definition here so that you can understand much more better what is disjoint is going to do. This is disjoint returns whether two sets have an intersection or not. In two sets, are you finding any common element or common string? It may be of an element or integer type of element or a string type of element, anything. Is there any common type of element is present in the given data or not, right? Intersection or not. The data structure that stores a collection of disjoint or non-overlapping sets, right? Disjoint means in both the sets, you should not find the intersection of the elements. That is called disjoint. Here, based on that, if both are having different values, then we can name them as true. Is disjoint, that means both are not having the same elements. Then is disjoint will be a Boolean value, that may be of true. If both are having the similar values, then we can give a Boolean value as false. Let us see here. This is one of the representation where A, B, C, where we are going to have all are having the different colors, right? And but here when you can able to see these two are orange, right? This is having the same color and the remaining all are having the different colors, okay? That is called disjoint, all are having different colors. Now you can see here X equal to apple, banana and cherry. This is one set which I have been taken, and Y is another set of strings, Google, Microsoft and Facebook. Now I am going to check is these two sets are having any intersection. That means both are having any common strings that was present. I am going to check. For that we are going to use a function called is disjoint. Both are not having the same strings. That one we are going to check. Yes. For that, I am going to take one variable z equal to x dot disjoint of y. If I am going to give this, then it will be checking the strings which are present in x and y. Any common strings are present? No. Here both are having the different strings. That's why it is going to, when I am trying to print a print of j, it is going to print it as true. Both are disjoint. True means both are not having the common strings. That's why, in that way, the is disjoint is going to work. The next one is superset. Is superset function. This returns whether this set contains another set or not. One set will be containing another set or not. This is one set. A is superset of B. B is a set and A is superset of B, right? What are the elements that was present in B that was present in A or not, we are going to check, right? That is called is superset. A is superset of B, right? Let us see the example. X equal to, we have taken F, E, D, C, B, A. These are the elements that was present in X set, and Y is having A, B, C. Now we are going to check this is superset of Y. X dot is superset of Y. This Y elements are present in X or not, is there in the X or not, we are going to verify. Yes, if I am going to verify, so that if we can able to see A, B, C elements are present in X, that means we can say that it is Y is superset, that is X is superset of Y is true, so that we are going to say it as, it is going to return the value as true. Why? Because it is going to return only Boolean value. It is saying that it is superset of, that is X is superset of Y. It is returning the value as true. And the next one is discard function. These are some of the built-in methods where we are going to have in Python. This discard function is nothing but it is going to remove the specified items from the set, right? Now, how we are going to give this discard function? Let us say X equal to the variable which you are going to take, and we are going to assign a set to it. Here it is here, but it should be in a singular. Now, X dot discard of 20. That means when I am going to discard 20 means that particular element will be removed from the set. So that if I am trying to print that X value, so that it is going to return at 10 and 30. This will be displayed. Next, The next function where we have is length function. This function we have been seeing from tuple list as well as the dictionary also. The same functionality it is going to do. Let us see the small definition and example for length function. Here, this returns the number of elements in the set. How many elements that was present in the set, that is going to be returned. And this is also known as, defined as, returns the number of elements in the set, also known as cardinality. The length it is returning is also known as cardinality sometimes, accessing by using length function. That cardinality we can access by using the length function. And here I am going to define a set with 3 strings, that is apple, banana and cherry. And if I am trying to print the length of my set, this my set, how many strings we have? We have 3 strings, so that the output of this my set will be 3. And the next one, we have some more important functions, built-in functions we have. How we are going to use it in Python and how we are going to define it with an example we will see. Here we have the union function. Union function means, as we know in the mathematics also, we have union means we are going to combine, right? Here also we are going to do the same, but what are the different symbols or operators we are going to use for union, that one we will see. Union function returns a new set with the distinct elements from all the sets. If you have given 2 sets, among those 2 sets which are all distinct or which are all different, all the elements will be combined and that will be written as a single list or single set of elements, right? Let us see, compute here. If you can see, A and B are 2 sets and union means both combined, and from that which are all distinct elements, that will be displayed, right? And here we are going to use A union B, right? A union B. Normally we are going to use union function A dot union of B. If I am going to do that, it is going to give the values of 1, 3 and 5. When you can see these 2 sets, 2, 3, 5 is here and 1, 3, 5 here, which are all distinct among those 2 sets, those will be displayed as your output. That is 1 will be checking, 2, 3 is repeated in both the cases, but it will be taking only one value at a time, and 5 is repeated, that will be taking as only one value at a time, right? Like this way the union function is going to work. And the same union function, by using another operator also we can represent. How we can represent it? Union of A and B is a set of elements from both the sets. Same can be accomplished by using an operator called single pipeline, that is called R. As we are going to use in our C programming and all, we are going to use R symbol, right? The same symbol here we are going to use for union. Here we are taking 2 sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are going to use an operator called union operator. This will be returning the distinct values among these 2 sets, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 4, 5 is repeated, 6, 7, 8. Up to this is going to return. And if I am going to print A union B means it is going to print this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 values. That is about the union. And the next one is intersection. This one also we have studied in our mathematics. Intersection means if I am going to have 2 sets, the common one is called the intersection. Now, intersection of A and B is a set of elements that are common in both the sets. In both the sets which are common, those will be returning as the intersection. Intersection is performed using an AND operator. Previously, we have used an OR operator, and intersection will be performed by using the AND operator. Same can be accomplished by using the intersection function method also, right? We can use AND operator as well as intersection method also we can able to implement. First we will see by using AND operator, then by using the method how we are going to do it, right? These are the 2 sets that was given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is set A and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is set B. Now I am going to use AND operator, which are common among these 2 sets. That is 4, 5 is common here, and here also 4, 5 is common. That will be returning as your output. Now, by using the same intersection method function, how we are going to use it? Here by using A dot intersection of B, by using that method, we are going to pass our B value so that it can verify with A which are all the common elements that was present with A. That will be taken and that will be printed. As well as for B also the same thing, we can use it. B intersection of A also, it is going to return the same result. The next one is difference. Here the difference of the set B from A, that means we are going to represent them mathematically as A minus B. Is nothing but it is set of elements that are only in A but not in B. The elements which are only in A we have to take, not in B we are going to consider, right? That is called A minus B. Similarly, B minus A is nothing but the set of elements in B but not in A. Only B we are going to consider and not A will not be considered, right? And difference is performed by using minus operator, right? And the difference we are going to represent by using the minus operator, or we are going to use a difference method also, right? Let us see an example of by taking two sets, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you are going to print A minus B, now what is the output you are going to get? We are going to take only the set of elements that are present in A, not in B. What are the elements that are present in A? 1, 2, 3. That one will be taken, and the common elements also we are not going to consider. So, we are going to get the output as 1, 2 and 3. Right? Now, the same thing if you are going to use an operator on B, B minus A if you are going to take. If I am going to take B minus A means only of B we need to take, we should not go for A. That means what are the common elements of B? You have 6, 7, 8 are the common elements, and we are supposed to leave the A value and intersection part of it. Okay, so that we are going to get the set values as 876 or 678, any of this in the unordered form, right? And in the same way, by using the difference method also, we can able to implement this difference function, right? By using minus operator we have seen, and by using B dot difference of A means it is also going to return the same. And the next one where we are going to have is difference update. What is the difference update is going to do? The difference update updates the set calling difference update method with the difference of sets. It is going to call the function of difference update, and on which one you are applying that update, that will be updated, and based on that it will be printing the result. If you consider two sets of A and B, the set difference of A and B is set of elements that exist only in set A but not in B, right? The difference we have already seen in the previous example. Set difference means A means A minus B means it is going to take only the existing elements of set A but not in B. That is the one which it is going to take. Now, what is the difference update is going to do? Let us see. Here, update the first set with items that does not exist in second set. What we need to do is we have to update the first set with the items that do not exist in the second set. That is the one which you need to perform, right? Here we are going to take two sets. One set is 10, 20, 30 and second set is 20, 40 and 50. If I am trying to print set 1 dot difference update of set 2, right? If I am trying to do this updation, what we are going to do? Based on that, what it is going to print, right? 10, 20, 30. Updation, what it has to do? Update the first set with the items. Update the first set. This is the first set. This should be updated with the items that does not exist in the second set. That does not exist in the first set means this should not be, the second set element should not be present in the first set. According to that, you have to update, right? It is going to print. If I am going to try to print, after doing this, you have to store that in a set in set 1, and so that it can able to print it. In the first print statement, it is not going to be done anything. It is going to print none. And if I am going to try to print set 1, that means it will be updated. That is, set 1 will be updated with set 2, and so that it can able to print the elements. In set 2, what it is going to print? It is going to, sorry, in print set 1, what it is going to print? It is going to print the updation of set 2. In set 2, we have element of 20, that will be removed, and it will be printing only 10 and 30. That will be printed. And print set 2. In set 2, what we are going to do? We are not going to do any updations here, so that it is going to print only these elements in unordered way. That is 20, 40, 50 will be printed in unordered way. That is difference update. And what I have already seen about what is difference, right? The difference is going to be done A minus B or B minus A, that based on that it is going to work. If I am going to do set 1 dot difference of set 2, that means it is going to do set 1 minus set 2. That means you should not have the elements of existing set 2 in set 1. That is the one which it is going to print. Now, if I am going to try to print that one, it is going to print a 10 and 30. Why? Because 20 is present in set 2. And try to print set 1. Only print set 1. We are not going to do any changes in set 1, so that it is going to print the same elements of 10, 20 and 30. If I am going to print set 2 also, it is going to print the same elements of set 2. Right? In this way, it is going to work. The difference between difference update and difference is this. And in this session, we have discussed about what is set, and creating Python set, and how we have created a set and all those things. And what are the different operations we have performed on sets. These things we have been discussed. And built-in methods, what we have, like union, intersection. Then we have difference update. These are some of the methods which have been used. Difference update, right? So the different built-in methods we have been seen with some examples. I hope you understand the session. Thank you.